Hello, hello, y'all. This is Laurie with Resiliently Crafting. How y'all doing this afternoon? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We are in the Stand Tall Crafting group today. How y'all doing on this terrific Thankful Thursday? I know I am. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? And welcome to the Stand Tall Crafting group. I don't see my bars on my phone right now. I don't know if I need to go to data or not. Y'all gonna have to tell me. I might need to go to data. Let's turn that off. There we go. Hey Cindy, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for popping in. A chair's going to roll away from me. I don't have to get a better chair, but it'll work for now. It will. So how y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Thank you for being here. Just waiting on Miss Krista to get me shared into the group. Hey Nora, how you doing, beautiful sister? How you doing? Welcome. It's that time again. Let's get our craft on. There we are. Looky there. Got me half smiling. Right? So there we go. Okay, now. Ooh, nope, I don't want to do that. I want to go click. It's brought me to a reel, y'all, and I don't want to be in the reel. I want to be in the actual trying to figure out this laptop. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? Thank you, sister. Thank you for sharing my reel. I appreciate it. I can't see the comments, so we're gonna go this way. There we go. I got it. Hey Giselle, thank you, Krista and Mary T. Hey girl, hey, thank you for spreading the love. I appreciate that. Y'all are so awesome. You're such awesome sauce. I love every one of y'all. I do. And as you can tell, we back in the craft room. It's still a hot mess, y'all, but we're working on it. Whew, we took my husband, my grandson, and I found an old little Tykes wagon that we've had, and it's been used out in the woods to haul wood and all the things. I said, get me that, because taking these handfuls of stuff, one load at a time, was killing me, y'all. Hey, Patty, how you doing? And beautiful Giselle. There we go. Hey. Anyways, I took 7 loads yesterday and brought it out here. The problem I'm having now is where to put this stuff, because some of the stuff is going to go on the other furniture that still belongs in here that hasn't gotten in here yet. So, you know, I don't want to get so much in here that we have a hard time getting the furniture in here. So it's just chaotic, y'all. It's chaotic. But it's a work in progress, right? Yep. And I'm thankful. So how y'all doing? And y'all ready to get our craft on? We're just using a plain old piece of wood, y'all. And this is actually scrap. If y'all remember when I made the teapot birdhouse and I had a shelf on the bottom, well, I didn't realize it, but the shelf had a crack in it and it broke. So I ended up just keeping this piece of wood, and you can even tell where I had put heavy body gel on the bottom of it for it to hold real good. But it took me quite a while to get it to come off of this piece of wood. But anyway, some of the gel's still on it, but it's a good piece of wood, so we're going to use it. We're going to refurbish a used piece of, and it is, I don't know what kind of wood it is, because it's not cedar, but it's a redwood. It's a hardwood for sure. Hey, Mama Todd, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? But we're going to use the opposite side, because we're going to cover that part up. So y'all know what I'm making. Thank you for sprinkling, Patty. Thank you. All right, now let me grab my little cart over here. What I want to do is take, and I moved it over there. Hold the phone, let me grab it. I moved it over there trying to get the lid off, and then something else spied my attention, and I left it over there. Shame on me. Y'all don't do those kind of things, do you? Grab something, you're going to use it, and then, hey, Studio J Company, that's Miss Jennifer. Y'all, she's up after me. We have a fabulous lineup in the Stand Tall Crafting group. And I did say my little spiel, so if by chance you see this little red button right here, you caught me live. If not, just do hashtag replay. I'll get back to you just as soon as Mr. FB lets me see you. I've been noticing if I use my iPad, I'm not getting my comments at night like I'm supposed to, but if I use my phones, I'm getting the comments better. It's just crazy how the internet just slows things down in some areas, and some of it's, thanks, Mom Todd, thank you. So, we're going to use some Waverly Sandstone, as well as some folk art white wax, okay? And that's where we're going to start, y'all. That's where we're going to start. So let me grab a little container here, because we don't want to be double dipping. We don't want to be double dipping. And it's thick as molasses. Going uphill in November. You might know what I'm talking about. You might not. Let me grab a stick. And a baby wipe. I didn't grab no baby wipes out. And I said, I don't want them to dry out. So y'all having a good day? Anybody got any big plans this weekend? Big plans? Anybody? I know what we'll be doing. My husband is going to be doing he's going to be, him and my grandson and probably our little neighbor across, his buddy, are going to end up trying to get that lean-to on if it does not rain this weekend. Is putting a lean-to up. So we got the worst part done as far as getting the wood up, because the wood was in the weather, and wood starts when it gets wet, does all the things, goes in and out of a heat and cold, then it starts bowing and twisting, and you pay good money for that stuff. So we got the wood part up, and it's secure, it's screwed down, so if it gets wet now, it's okay, right? But we really want to get the whole thing completed. But, you know, we do what we can when we can, as we can, right? As the weather permits. Hey, Pink Butterfly, how you doing, girl? I can't even remember your name. Why? It's my mind. It's not your name. It's mine, not mine. I can't remember nobody's name. Some of my memory comes, some of it goes, you know. So I'm just taking a plain old chippy brush here, y'all. This is just one that comes the cheapest you can find at the hardware store or at Walmart or whatever. They're pretty, like $1.50, depends on where you're getting it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this sandstone, and we're just going to lightly go over this wood. We're just going to bring it a little bit of color. I thought about using this side because of the orange. So y'all tell me. But we have to do this on both sides either way, because you're going to see it. And we want it to all be cohesive. Thank you, Mary T. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Krista. And if y'all don't know, Miss Krista has her own craft page. It's Crafts by Krista with K's. Crafts is with a K and Krista's with a K. So y'all didn't already know that. You do now. And you can go over and check out her page, because she's got some really fascinating stuff that she creates. And she does the little stuff that my eyes have a hard time dealing with. My hands don't work that well. In fact, I was so silly earlier, I went to go curl my bangs so they wouldn't be in my face. Hey, Trisha, my Georgia sister. So they wouldn't be in my face, and when I was going to put the curling iron up, grabbed the darn drum of it where it was hot. And yeah, I got my finger right there, and it kind of smarts. Hey, Pam King. Hey, girl. Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Okay. What was I doing? Dang. I'm losing my mind, y'all. Losing my mind. We're just going to dry this. It's already pretty much dry, but I don't want to make a mess. I want to keep it cleaned up a little bit. Lest I have to clean up later, right? I got a lot going on. Hi, Christine and Brittany. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. And we are going neutrals, y'all. We're not doing the traditional fall colors. We are going we are not going traditional. We're going with muted colors. But this is going to be a scarecrow. I did one a couple of years ago, and I did a sunflower. I don't know if y'all, those of you that followed me back with my old page, remember that video, but my girlfriend, she loved it, and she's the one that ended up getting it. It didn't stick around long. She was calling me, can I have that? Hey, Carol Ruth, how you doing? Thank you for sprinkling the blessings. Thank you so much. And I done throw that baby wipe away. No, I didn't. I put it in my basket where it needs to be, right? I love how y'all chit-chat and say, hey, I do. I got it all over my hands, and I didn't put no lotion on. Shame on me. I meant to. Yeah. And my son, and I don't know if y'all weren't on the other day when I was on at 6 o'clock in the evening, which is not my normal time, but it's okay. I was in a different group, and it was actually the first time I came live in my shed. So, now we're going to use a little bit. Hey, Robin, how you doing? I was telling y'all about my mama and her situation, and I'm just going to use just a smidge of this white wax, and I'm just putting it on my glass top because it'll wipe off. Grab another brush. Should have grabbed two from the get-go, but I did not. This one's not as chippy, but it's okay. We're going to dab it in and dab it off. And this is just wax, so it looks like it's going to be dark, but it's not. When it dries, it lightens up a lot. It's hard to see it. But like I said, we were going to use the other side, but with the glue on it, because of the red, but I don't know if I'll be able to cover it up good enough. With the material and the way I'm going. Just about all of that off of there. Yep, it did. Alright, I'll just take mine. And this is just the ply inside the napkin. I don't throw mine away. I save them because they come in handy. You know, they come in handy. Yep. Okay, let me tell y'all the lineup we got here. Our lineup for today is me starting us off, and then at 2 we have Studio J Company with Miss Jennifer. At 3 these are Central Times. At 3 Crafter's Fortune with Miss Rebecca, which is great because we haven't seen her in a while. She's been traveling. She's a traveling girl. Then we have Rebecca, Crafter's Fortune, and then at 4 we have Miss Rowena May Inspire, Miss Kelly. I love me some Miss Kelly. Then we have Crafting with Donna. At 6, we have Your Craft Cottage with Miss Giselle. At 7, we have Craft Room Confessions with Beth, and she's a nut too. And then, of course, who's closing us out is Carol Ruth's Creation Station. She does fantastic work too. She does. Okay, so we're done with that. Now, this is the fabric that I chose to use. See what I'm talking about, how muted it is? Because I don't want it to be real bright. I did the last one I did in sunflower. And it's already been coffee stained, so it smells yummy. It smells yummy. But I went ahead and took it upon myself and went ahead and tore a piece for the bottom area. Because we want to see the scraggles, right? We want to see the scraggles. Let's get some of the strings out of there, though. I want it frayed, but I don't want all the strings. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You hear me? You catch me when I'm throwing? Okay, come on now. Here we go. Some of them just a little too much. Some of them just a little too much. Okay. We got a piece of string right here. You get back over there before you jump off on the floor. Jump back off on the floor. Is y'all's crafts and the items you use have a tendency to want to fight with you? Mine do. Okay, so we're going to take... What did I do with it? I threw that one away, didn't I? Hey, Sue Waddle, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. I don't know where that paint comes. Must have come from that cup. Must have come from that cup when I moved it. All right, we are going to wrap this. So I don't need that much material, to say the least. So we're going to snip it and turn some more strings, right? Just so we can get some more strings. Hey, Pam. Hey, thank y'all, thank y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's get the word out. Get the word out. That's our back. So let's go this way. Let's go this way. And I am going to fold this piece down. I just kind of wanted to keep it covered up some. So y'all having a good day today? Anybody got any big plans this weekend? Anything fun going on? Anything fun going on? Sometimes I get too tussle with the items and crafting. Okay, good deal. At least I'm not alone in that. You know, sometimes you begin to wonder about your sanity. It's like, really? Does everybody do these kind of crazy things? It really makes you wonder sometimes, you know? I'm just making sure I'm not the only one. Making sure I'm not the only one. Oh, we're gonna need some more glue. That's okay, we got it. We got it. And y'all know that I'm in South Georgia, right? Got up this morning, it was 69 degrees, and the high for today is 75. Now it's cloudy, and it's been raining a little bit, but we need the rain very badly. The farmers are screaming. They are. Now the ones that are doing harvest, they're not screaming too much, but they're screaming, don't rain, so that they can get their harvest up. You know what I'm saying? Because if they try to put it away when it's wet, then it molds and all the things. So, please some of the people some of the time, and all the people never. You can never please everybody. That is for sure. And my husband got a phone call last night that the church that he preached at last Sunday want him to preach at their church for the month of November. So I guess that's how they gonna make their decision, because they're needing a preacher, you know. So we will see, y'all. God works. We'll do it all in God's time, not ours. That's a fact. That's a fact. When he says go, we jump. When he says go, we jump. I'm just thankful he's chose churches that are close by and that we don't have to go away far. Hey, Cruz, how you doing? And Loris, hey, girl, hey. I'm going to have to refresh my laptop. It's not keeping up by no means. By no means. And I'm having a hard time. I have to get up to read my comments. Come on now. Not wanting to give my comments. Yeah, I'm going to end up having to get a booster because I'm on data on my phone, and it seems to be working on my phone. So I know that because the other night when it started, I was using Wi-Fi on my phone. Somebody said it was muffling, so I ended up changing it to data. That took care of that, but my computer runs really, really slow, and my grandson's in the house, and he's using the Wi-Fi. Now, until my husband showed up and his Wi-Fi connected too, then it got really bad. So I was like, I'm going to end up having to get a booster, y'all, because we just do. All right, so I was thinking we could use this for his hat, but this is what I'm going to use for hair, y'all. Let me show y'all if I can get all the strings off of me. I purchased this at the grocery store. I forget what store it was at, but it was one of those fancy stores, like Publix or whatever, and it's just corn husks. They use them a lot of the Mexican nationality use these to cook with. But you can use these for anything. And I was like, ooh, I think I might need those. That would be a perfect crafting tool for the fall, right? Well, I got to thinking about a scarecrow. You know, we always put Rafi in. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. And there's beautiful Rebecca. How you doing, girl? She's up a little bit later, y'all. Y'all just need to stick around and check it out. So I went ahead and took the husk itself and kind of tore them into pieces, but they're still in a sheet, so they're not. It's not everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put his hair in, and then we're gonna draw a face. We're gonna do a face. We're gonna put his hair in and make him a hat. We're just gonna run with it, y'all. We're gonna run with it. Let me see if I can get this to do like I want it to. Okay. Yep. We're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna take that one and put it there. And then that one's gonna go over the top like that. Yep. Okay. Let's get started. Let's get started. Nobody got any big plans? I haven't seen anybody say they had any plans for this weekend. I'm assuming everybody's about trying to get ready for the holidays, and you know, and now's the time we got to save the money so that we can spend the money in another month, right? Right, especially those that are on a fixed income. Have to kind of plan it out, for sure. I know all about it. I know all about it. Let's go. Yeah. He's gonna look like he's got ponytails, but once we put his hat on, it's not gonna stick up like that. It's not gonna stick up like that. Let me grab. I need a finger. Rebecca, I need a wand. Rebecca, I've got several little things in here, but they're never where I want them when I want it. Okay, so there's our hair, right? And it's kind of sticking up right now, but it's okay. Or not sticking up, because we could have turned it around so it was sticking up for real like this, but we didn't. So it's kind of going to be like he's got hair. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? Yeah, my comments are back 15 minutes ago. Yeah, on my laptop. On my laptop. We'll go in. Tap that down. Put that right there also. It is really nice today, but it's humid for sure. Of course, like I said, we got the rain. What is rain? Humidity. Ha ha ha. Ooh, come on now. Cooperate with me. So I'm just loading up some glue, and this is Gorilla Glue, y'all. It is the Gorilla Glue. And they say it's the best, but as far as I can tell, it doesn't matter what brand you use. They all give you the glue strings. They all do. I haven't found one, ow, yet. And my finger's right there, still didn't use it. Hey Donna, hey beautiful, how you doing, girl? You getting ready too? You getting ready too? Well, that's the back, so we're gonna put that one down. We're gonna put that one down. I need to put the darn thing on and leave it on until I'm done with it, right? Okay. So there's our little crazy our scarecrow's hair. And he's got one side that's a little longer than the other, but it's okay. He's still gonna stand. He's still gonna stand. And if he don't stand up well, once I put everything on him, I can always put some jingle blocks in the back. I got plenty. I've been finding them. I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize I had so many. But every time I go to a yard sale and somebody's got a bag full of jingle blocks, guess what I'm getting? Guess what I'm getting? Now I need to stand up. So we're gonna do his hat. We're gonna do his hat. Get his hair to lay down. Okay. I don't think we need all that. So we're gonna tear some of it off. Some of it off. I think we're gonna take about this much off of that too. Oh, my ring gets stuck in my scissors handle every time. But I can use that. Okay. Alright, now that's our front. So we're going to do the same with the edging as we did on the first part. I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to put a little dab of glue, just enough for it to stay over and not get in my way. Because it will. Just a little dab, do ya? Just a little dab, do ya? I have no rights to the music. I have no rights to no music. Hey, Carol Crowder, how you doing, beautiful? And Sandy Wilson, did I miss you come in? Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You just don't even know. We just making us a simple little scarecrow because I wanted to do one that was not so, let's see if we got it down where we want it. Get your hair out of the way, buddy. Okay. We're gonna glue. Okay. You just tack it just in a couple places here and there so it doesn't come back apart. We all know how the glue likes to do. It has a mind of its own, right? I'm gonna pull it down some on this side so we got it kind of cattywampus. I like the cattywampus. I'm weird like that, but it's okay. It's okay. And we're just going to take his hat and pull it over to as far as it'll go, and then kind of tuck this one down and pull it over too. Tuck it down, and pull it over too, and then we're just going to use some hot glue. Come on, glue, get off my fingers. I'm not going all the way to the edge. The reason being is we're gonna put phrase in his hat. Hey, Susan George, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? If I miss anybody, I totally apologize, but it's hard to keep up with comments when you're by yourself and trying to craft so people don't get mad at you because you're chatting too much and you can't catch all the comments. But you know, I enjoy the chatting and the talking and communicating with y'all and sharing y'all, because y'all already know I'm an open book, right? I started to tell you that my mama, she was living here in town close by me. Well, she's moved back with my sister and my brother that live in North Carolina. I had to go get some of her belongings that she had forgotten to grab. Oops, I didn't glue her down very good, did I? I don't think I even did the front, but that's okay. We're gonna get her now. Hey Pat, how you doing, beautiful? Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much. But at least she's only 6 hours away, so that's a good thing. And she's with my mom, with my sister and my brother, and she's gonna be well taken care of and not have somebody that's always putting her down and making her feel bad. And you know, she doesn't deserve all that, and we're gonna make sure that she's well taken care of in her older years. You know, he doesn't have nothing she wants. Nothing. So I'm like, well, as far as divorce goes, she's like, well, if he wants a divorce, he can pay for it, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I mean, she's living on a fixed income. She doesn't have extra funds to pay for another divorce, you know. And she worked when she was always a stay-at-home mom when I was coming up. She didn't go out and start working, you know, to support a family until she divorced my baby brother, who's 17 years younger than me. She divorced his father then she had to go out and get a job so that she had a place to stay and all the things, right? Okay, now I have this piece of fabric here, y'all can see, and it matches the green in the material that we got going on. Now I want to use this for a patch, but it's not really big, so we might just do a little extra patches. And I wanted to grab Dagnabbit, what do I got to go in here? That's the only bad part of still having stuff in yonder and still having, and not in here. It's hard to remember what you got and what you don't got, right? Hey Linda, how you doing? And Pam, hey girl, hey. So this is what we got so far. It's the beginning of our scarecrow, but we're working with it. Now I got to find something to stuff it, and I've got tissue. Hold the phone. Let me grab some tissue. We can use tissue. I've got some tissue. Let me grab it. It's over here. It's right here. Plain white tissue. Yep, plain white tissue. That's what we're going to use. Just plain old white tissue, y'all. I never had some, but we're going to put a little oomph in his hat. We're going to put a little oomph in his hat. And we're just going to stuff it down in there. Just going to stuff it down in there. Well, I glued it right there and I didn't need to. Didn't need to. Okay, we're just going to kind of put it in here. Kind of fluff it around a little bit. Work it out. Get it in the corners so it don't look cray-cray. Hey Nara, how you doing? And Teresa, hey girl, hey. Okay, and now we got a little bit of fluff in our hat. That's not quite so bad now. Alright, so I can't decide if I want to use this. I think I'm just going to save that for patches. I'm going to use a piece of jute. And I had a piece of jute in here. Where'd it go? There it is. But I'm going to use this thicker jute, not the little bitty skinny stuff. Oh, I missed that. Sorry, y'all. Thank you, Nara. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, this is gonna be my little sanctuary, y'all. And I just pray and hope that God continues to give me the creativity to grow with it as He sees fit, you know. And I want the better part of it. I want more of to be able to spread the word of God and let people know that how much they need Him, whether they think they do or they don't. You know what I'm saying? There's so many that just don't get it. They just don't. And I put my knot in the front, and it's okay. He's a scarecrow, right? He's a scarecrow. It's okay if my knot's in the front. I'm going to get my little pieces here, and where I snipped it, I'm just going to go ahead and tear it. Probably should have done that while it was still apart, but I didn't. Hey Denise, how you doing, girl? Y'all sliding in like I don't know what. Just creeping on in, ain't ya? Thank y'all. Hey Kathy Benson, hey Denise, how you doing, beautiful? It's a beautiful day in North Dallas. It is a beautiful day in Abbeville, Georgia, too. It sure is. Little bitty town. In my little bitty town. Even though it's cloudy and rainy, that's a blessing because we need the rain. Something fierce, y'all. Like I told you, my grass was crunchy. I don't like crunchy grass. I don't like to have to mow it all the time either, but I don't like it crunchy because that means it's dead. Or it's dormant because it will come back. It will come back. So we just tearing this little hat, getting this little fringe to do what I want it to do. Let's flip it over and do the other side so I don't have to fight with it quite so bad. Fight with it quite so bad. Like I said, I probably should have done this earlier. Hey Pat, hey girl, hey Joe, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all just don't even know how much I do appreciate you. Come on. Just couple more pieces. Just a couple more pieces. It's warm in the afternoon, Mama Todd. Yeah, yesterday, the high was supposed to be 86 yesterday, and it ended up 90. Because of the humidity was so strong, it was rather warm. Okay, so we just got his hat little fluffy. Well, kind of look like a toboggan, right? That's awesome, Joe. That's awesome. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Okay. He really looks like he's got hair. He really does. Alright, so let's make some eyes and do a nose. What I do with my marker. I think it's over here. Here it is. Right where it's supposed to be. But now, we're going to use this little upside down heart as his nose. And we're still going to put stitches on it. We're still going to put stitches on it. And the color that I'm going to use is Pueblo. There we go. We're just going to use that on his nose, and then we're going to do up some eyes. We got some stitches to put on him. All the things, y'all. All the things. And I'm just going to use the same little container. Yes, how are you, Kathy? How are you? And I didn't need all that. I did not. I'm still trying to get used to this cart that I've had. A friend of mine, my hairdresser actually, is the one who gave it to me. She's a sewer, and she had the cart in her, because she has her beauty salon. She's just a one chair. She just does haircuts. And you know, sometimes she does. She doesn't have the water, so as far as perms and stuff like that, where you need to do that, she doesn't have that. But eventually she will. But she does a lot of sewing and making of bags, and I can't even think of the Ash something. A-S-H-E. Ash Creations, I think it is. But she makes quilts, and she does a lot of stuff. Blankets and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, she had 2 of them. And she said she didn't want that one anymore and wanted to know if I wanted it. I said, oh, heck yeah. It's 82 there now. I'm not sure what it is here. It's 74 here today. And that's great. That is fantabulous right now. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Alright, so let's take this right here. And you know, I don't know if I got any. I think I do. I believe I got a piece of burlap over here. We put burlap behind that, and that'll make it even cuter. Let me grab a piece of burlap, y'all. Sorry, I'm thinking on my feet. Thinking on my feet. Let's see if I got a piece over here. Yeah, not the kind I really wanted, but it's burlap, so we're going to use it. We're going to use it. I just have to cut a piece. I'm right behind y'all. Right behind y'all. Right behind y'all. Sorry. My cushion keeps moving. I'm going to have to strap it down. My cushion keeps moving. Okay, I just grabbed me a little piece of ribbon right here. It's kind of a burlappy ribbon. I'm just going to cut the wire and the other off of it so that we can fray it up just a little bit. You know, we like the frayed edges. It's not the right stuff. I don't have all my ribbon in here at all. I just don't. It's one of the last things that I was worried with because I've got so much other stuff going on in here. And like I said, my main concern is getting the big furniture in here next. So, like I said, it's just a work in progress. It's just a work in progress. You've got even fuzzy hairs. Looky there. That is actually... That's strange. Get these hairs off of here. That can go in the garbage. Get this out of the way. Alright, so we're going to take... Which one did I want to use? Get off my finger. Here. think that's what we're going to use. We're going to just make it more frayed. We're going to make it more frayed. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So, should we put the patch on his hat? Maybe so. Maybe so. Hey, Connie, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, my beautiful friend. My beautiful friend. How you doing, sister? See, I'm in my new craft space, girl. I'm finally in my craft space. It only took 6-7 months, but it's okay. It finally got here. It finally got here. Okay, we're going to fray this down, the smaller piece, even more, because it's not as frayed as I'd want it to be. And you can just take your sanding tool, and it'll help pull out some of these fibers. But I've got fingernails. If you don't have fingernails, it works better. You know, if you don't have the fingernails and you need them, it works better for that. See what I'm talking about? See how I pulled the ends up, made it fray and rough. Thank you, Connie. It's far from done, but I'm still got several pieces of furniture that's coming in that is going to help to it, because I just still got stuff scattered. I do. I'm going to be honest. Still got it scattered, but we're going to do what we got to do, right? But I done got into a position that I couldn't be in the other place anymore because I had done moved stuff out here. So it was go ahead and do it or forever hold your peace, right? So, hey Marie, how you doing, girlfriend? How you doing? Okay. Get on there, little patch. Okay. Y'all see his little patch up there? Kind of just blends right in, doesn't it? Just kind of blends right in. I think we're going to put another piece down here on this other side. On the other side, but we're not going to put the burlap under it. We might put it the other way. Might put it the other way. Put it up here. Don't want it in the same direction. I don't want it in the same direction as the other one. Kind of want to go in the opposite direction. Right? We'll get back over there. Stuff's traveling. Yep. Hey, Sydney. Oh, I have been, girl. I have been wide open doing this. Doing every day. That's what I've been doing. Working on this. Moving. I think yesterday I ended up doing 6 or 7 wagon loads because moving the stuff one item at a time was just taking too friggin' long, and I couldn't. It was a lot of walking. A lot of walking. I didn't even measure my steps, but I probably should have. I'm like, yeah, just walking back and forth all day long, and with my neuropathy, it was rough. So I opted into pulling out the old wagon. Oh, look at you. Don't fold up and glue together. No, get back around where I told you. Get that down where I told you. What? I didn't see what that said. So we're just going to put this piece right there. And it's already sticky. I don't know what's on it. But we're just going to put that piece right there. Patches don't have to be perfect. They're patches, right? They're patches. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Now let's see what we can do about a face. I'm putting it off, y'all. I'm putting it off. And we still got 19 minutes. And we still got 19 minutes. So we're going to put his nose down here. I might need to pull this down some. I think we might gather it just a little bit. So kind of got a gather going down. And if you look at the board, y'all. See where this knot is right here? I'm thinking we're going to use that as part of the eye. Hey, Crafted Freedom, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. And you're Sarah. Welcome, sweet friend. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Wayne, our brother Wayne, have you done snuck in on me too, buddy? Have you? So let's start with our little eyes, and we're going to adjust his nose. We've got to do some tweaking to it. We got to do some tweaking to it for sure. But his nose is supposed to be a patch, isn't it? Hey, Kelly, how you doing, sister? How you doing? So we're gonna do some oval eyes, and I probably should have done this in a pencil first, but it's too late now, isn't it? Kind of too late now. Kind of too late now. And I'm just using a Posca pen, y'all. Didn't pull out the paint. I may need to, because this little hole right here, where this knot is got all kinds of grooves and dips and all the things in it. So I might have to use the paint to get it all filled in. But y'all get the gist. Well, I went down too far on that eye. Went down the wrong way, y'all, but it's okay. We can fix it. That's what goodness of paint, right? Thank goodness for paint. We're going to go this way. Fill that in. Okay. Now, and I didn't grab my, look, I got it right here. We got some white paint right here. We're going to use some Waverly White. Hey, Sister Tammy. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Whoever said that, but look how sticky it is, y'all. It is so sticky. Ooh, yucky. Ooh, yucky. About time to get rid of it, I believe. But it's sticky, sticky. But it will cover up this black where I put it in the wrong spot. It will, it will. It's so sticky, it's not even. Where's my water? Grab my water. I was just saying this one's watching and that one's watching. Dang, FB, get it together. Get it together. Get it together, FB. Get it together. But again, up after me is Studio J Company with Miss Jennifer. If y'all haven't watched her before, you're missing out, because she's a sweetheart. She's got such a sweet soul, and she does some pretty, she does a lot of, whatchamacallit, wood cutouts, because she has a laser, right? Not all of us do, which is okay too. But we all have something to bring to the table. And I think that's just fantastic. I do. Let me dry this because it's not doing right. Not doing right. What did I knock over? My heat tool. My glue tool. We're going to end up getting tangled up together. They're going to end up getting tangled up. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing Rebecca too. She's been MIA. She's been MIA. She has. But she's a traveling woman. She's a traveling girl. She likes to travel. But she's got the benefit as her husband. He travels for his work, so she got it going on there. And I'm tangled up bigger than doo-doo. Okay, let's get this white in here. It was a little too wet because I just sprayed it, and it was just making gray instead of white. We are working this out. We're going to kind of get them the same. I don't know if y'all can hear my dog. But my grandson and his buddy are out in the yard working on cleaning up my mother's car so that we can sell it, because my stepfather chose to, unbeknownst to her, put it in his name that was never bought for him. My sister bought that for my mother. And when we went through all the stuff with trying to get my mama's driver's license, so that we could get the car registered in Georgia, we had to have the title transferred over. Well, she didn't know what to do, and then with her dementia, you tell her what to do, and she'd forget by the time she got there. So, anyway, he ended up doing it for her, and when he did, he took it upon himself to, I don't know what I do with it, y'all. I'm still trying to remember where I put everything. Still trying to remember where I put everything. He put it upon himself to put it in his name. So, we have to, we decided, my sister and I decided both, that she does not need to drive. She's not only a danger to herself, she's a danger to others. So, the car's being sold. But my sister did not want to take it all the way to North Carolina to turn around and sell it when we can just do it all here. So, okay, I'm just using some black shoe polish that I got from the Walmart. Here's the lid. It's just, and I'm just gonna put some darkening edges on my nose. And this is just a cheap little chippy brush thing that I got from Walmart, and a pack of pens and a pack of brushes. That was a multi-pack, and it works good for doing this, for just getting my edges. We're just getting his edges, and it's just gonna make his nose stand out, make it look more like a patch, right? But it's gonna be in the shape of a nose. So, again, up after me is Jennifer with Studio J Company. She don't have long. It should be right on up. Yep, I'm going to have to tack this down. And give it a little ruffle. Because his mouth is, we still got to put his mouth in there. I don't know what I was thinking with all that, but I did. But it's okay. We can work it, right? We can work it. Hey, Joyce, how you doing? Who's in today's lineup? I got everybody. If you need to hear the lineup again, today's lineup is myself. Then we have Studio J Company with Jennifer. At 3 Central, we have Crafter's Fortune with Miss Rebecca. At 4, we have Kelly with Rowena May Inspired. At 5, we have Crafting with Donna. At 6 is Giselle with Your Craft Cottage. At 7 is Craft Room Confessions with Beth. And at 8, Miss Carol Ruth Creation Station is up next. So y'all need to make sure that if you're not in the group, that you need to get in the group. Hey, Beth, how you doing, sister? How you doing? You getting ready, girl? Are you still at work? And I believe Beth lives in Florida. Hey, Doodle Denise. How you doing, sister? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you. Bunches and bunches. We're just making us a little wood plank scarecrow. So I'm going to do kind of a crazy mouth. I'm just going to add a couple little stitches in here. We got some greenery to put on him. And put his nose on. We're going to fix his eyes. Working and watching. Yep. Beth is in Florida. That's what I thought. Is it nice today or is it raining? We got the rain, but the temperature is lovely. Absolutely lovely. I am loving it. 2 pieces. I love me some fall, cooler weather, y'all. So this is what we got so far. And I still have to fix his eyes. Thank you, Beth. He's just out of a piece of scrap wood and some fabric. And his hair that's sticking out came from corn husks. Corn husks that you buy at the grocery store. Thank you, Denise. I'm loving it too, girl. I'm loving it too. So we need to add a little bit of something. Let me throw this away. Get it out of the way. Put this lid back on. That stuff that's like paste, not even like paint anymore. I'll put it back up in a minute. So let's put this back over there. We gotta try to keep things where they belong. For sure, because if we don't, we all know what happens. Things become very disarray and a mess. And I don't want that. I want it to stay the way it's supposed to stay. Thank you, Iona. Hey, girl, you slipped in on me, girl. You slipped in on me. I appreciate y'all being here. But again, I'm still working on building my page since I lost it a year ago. Almost a year ago. February, I believe, will be a year ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And so if y'all see what you see, I would love for you to follow me. Would love for you to follow. So let's get this covered up too before I make a real big mess with that. Put that over there. Okay. So I got me some little bits here, and this is Dollar Tree greenery, and then these little flowers because I thought that it matched pretty good with this coloring. And that lid just popped right back off. And then I got a piece of the week. Piece of the week. So we're gonna use this up. And now if his hair's not stringy enough, all you have to do with this stuff is just pull it apart and just make it stringy, right? Make it stringy. And I'm sure if you wet it and then play with it, it'll do even more. And the more you pull it apart, the more crazy it gets. But it's not going to fall off into chunks like the raffia does. You know, because sometimes it's hard to get every piece that you're using glued, and it falls back out later on, or if it's not glued good enough, or you don't have enough glue on it, all the things, you know what I'm saying. But see, you just pull it apart just a little bit more, and the more you pull it apart, the crazier it gets. Crazier it gets. And like I said, I do have to work on my eyes, but I'm not a real big eye person, y'all. I have to work on my eyes, but it's okay, right? And you know, I just realized that they took the time off your video while you're watching it. We got 6 minutes. Good thing I got my laptop over there and the clock's working because my regular battery clock, the battery died. Of course, right? The battery died. Alright, so let's put some of these little doodads on here, up here on his hat. I do want to use some of this wheat, you know, because it's that time of the year. So let's grab some snips. Grab some snips. You might use. And I have a little piece of, well, I have some ribbon here. What I do with that? There it is. Y'all think I should use this ribbon? It kind of goes with the green in them pretty good, but it's real shiny. That's the only thing I don't really like about it, because it's kind of a, you know, neutral, vintagey looking scarecrow. The shiny to me just don't go good. Hey there, Shonda, how you doing? Thank you, Kelly. Hey, Debbie Milner. I know, they're always changing stuff on it, but I just now noticed it. Hey, Teresa, how you doing, beautiful? He's a cute, crazy scarecrow. He's crazy. So y'all think we should use this, or should I find something else? Now, like I said, not all my ribbon and stuff like that is in here yet, so I might just put this stuff on there and just do a little jute bow. That's all. But that may be all you need is a little jute bow, right? Let me see. I'm trying to get this. I think the further we go up. Oh, there we go. The further we go up. Yep, I think we're going to do that. Pew! It took off. Took off. Yep. We just broke it apart, y'all. We just break it apart. And we're going to lay that in there. We're going to add a little flour. We might just use one piece of that. And that piece I don't like, though. It's got a couple pieces of things hanging off of it. So, my time is almost up. But again, if you're not in the group, the Stand Tall Crafting group, all you have to do is go over there and look in the link is in my description of this video. Just hit that little join button, and you will be automatically be in. And then you just have to go, the next video that you see, if you're in the group, the next video to come up, all you have to do is refresh your page, and the next crafter will be there. And she does this every Tuesdays and Thursdays, every day of the week. Hey, Sarah Ruckus, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for spilling the glitter, girl. How you feeling, sweet friend? How you feeling? You've been in my prayers still. You've been in my prayers, girl. All of y'all stay in my prayers. I pray for every one of y'all. I do. Because I love you, and that's what God wants me to do. Ow, ow, ow. Hot glue is hot. Hot glue is hot. So y'all get ready to go see Miss Jennifer with Studio J Company. She's coming up, and I'll get finished up on this, and then I will post a picture so that y'all can check it out later and see how we ended up looking. And I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all just bless me so much every time I come on and y'all are here. You just do. And y'all just don't even realize how much. You just don't even realize how much y'all bless my heart on a daily basis. But I appreciate y'all, and I want y'all to remember, no matter what you're going through, God loves you. Laurie loves you, but God loves you more. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and never feel like you're alone, because you're not, because He's always with you, and I'm here just a touch away. All you have to do is just message me, and I will be there. If you just need somebody to talk to, somebody to pray with, anything like that, I'm always here, y'all, and don't y'all ever forget that, please. I don't want y'all to ever forget that, because, you know, that's what God tells us to do, is to be there for others and worry about others. Don't worry about yourself. He's going to take care of you. He's going to take care of you. That's just a given. But just don't worry about yourself. You know, that's part of the scripture this morning that I read was in James 2 and 14 through 23. You know, do for others. Don't worry about yourself. God's got you. So y'all have a blessed afternoon. Take care of yourself, and I will get this picture of it. Good, waiting on my second radiation. Okay, Sarah, awesome sauce. Thank you. And this is what we're working with. My finger's stuck to him. So he's going to have a little bit of that greenery in him, and then a couple of these flowers on there, and then we're going to be done with him. So y'all have a blessed afternoon, and take care, and I'll see you again soon. Love y'all. Bye for now.